Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're gonna react to sWooZie cheating in high school. Let's get right into it.
You ever gone to a class and taken a test and you seriously have no clue as to what you're looking at on the page? You start looking around the room.
Relatable.
Everybody's writing except for you. I hate that feeling. And then the teacher says, okay, when you're done, you can turn in your test and leave. So you wait for like 5 minutes and then you turn in your test and the teacher gives you that look. You get the test back the next time you go to class and blow! Big old fat ass.
That is the fucking most nerve-wracking situation ever, because you know that your parents or whoever you gotta show the fucking thing to is gonna be so mad that you failed this shit, because especially like the whole time before you got the grade you had to act and pretend that everything was all right. Like, you're not gonna go on and tell them, oh yeah, I failed the fuck out of that test. Like, no, you're gonna pretend like, oh, everything went well in school, nothing bad happened, and then you just keep on counting the days until you gotta get that fucking grade in. And once that grade comes in, boom, you're just like, all the fucking fun plans I had for the weekend out the window.
You say, bump this, I'm studying. But if you're like me, you suffer from chronic procrastination and you wait till the night before to even open your book to study, and then you study like a boss, like you cram sesh in effects. You got that book open and you're studying for hours. You quiz yourself, you cover up the answer, and you read yourself the question. You start hyping yourself up like, what? I'm gonna kill this test. Take the test and blow, big old fat F. So I start doing what some of you guys have probably done at some point. I cheat. Yes, I check my emails and I see what some of you ladies are saying. sWooZie, tell us stories about the old you. I know exactly what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, sWooZie, tell us about when you was a bad boy, because I like the bad boys. I'm gonna give you that today. Here we go.
Yo, that is some fucking that's some clown shit, bro. But I know he's just joking about it. Yo, if a girl ever wanted to, like, was ever like that, to be like, oh, I want to hear some of the bad stories you have, that's like a corny ass chick, to be honest, bro. That is. I can't lie to you. Like, why the fuck would you ask me those questions? Let's talk about some other shit. Like, let's just talk about some regular everyday shit. I'm not trying to be going deep into my fucking past, bro. I'm not a storybook for you to just be diving into. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Like, chill out.
Cheat. But I did it wrong at first. I did what I call now freestyle cheating, where you just kind of turn your head and you peek off of the person next to you's paper. But see, I learned you can't do it like that because there's too many random variables where people write their answers all tiny and small and you can't even read it. It used to frustrate the crap out of me. Like, how am I supposed to cheat off you if your answer looks like Braille? People used to either write too tiny or they just wrote too sloppy. Because the sloppier your writing is, the longer I have to stare at your paper to figure out whatever your chicken scratch means. And it makes it pretty obvious that I'm trying to cheat. It would make me so mad. I would just want to take my pencil and throw it at him and then run over and rip up the test.
On me, that used to be the thing. Like, you would try to look over for a quick second to try and get the answer, but the writing is either too small or too fucked up for you to even understand the shit. So it gets you so mad. Like, even though you're not supposed to be doing it, you thinking in your head like, bro, help me the fuck out, please. Please, help me out for a fucking quick second. I'm not trying to fail this class and have my fucking family on my ass about this shit. Pause.
When your handwriting looks like the alien hieroglyphics from Lost. Look, right there, you even drew a bird and the numbers from the hatch. So I tried to freestyle cheat and get my test back, and blow, big old fat F. I gave up. I was like, bump it. I'm gonna fail this dumb class. I don't care anymore. But the next test that we had, I started noticing some sketchiness going on in the class. Questionable sounds, like people coughing and sniffling. How come Cheyenne always develops these flu symptoms every time there's a test? And then I saw it. She coughed, and then like 8 people around her all of a sudden would write down an answer. And then she'd sniffle, and the same 8 would write another answer. And I'm like, what the flux?
That's some mischievous shit right there. That's some, like, big brain level thinking. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Neutron would be fucking proud of them. Like, how do you even come up with something so creative, you know? Even though it may be not towards the right thing, you know what I'm saying, the smarts is there, the brain is there, the work ethic is fucking there. Even though they're not, you know, studying and doing all the shit that they're supposed to be doing, they're still showing you that they can get the results. Even though it may be in a completely different way, they're still getting the results and working hard to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a fucking slick move. Just a cough, everybody look for the quick second, boom, everything's on normal. Yo, James Bond shit.
Capacitor is going on here. This is a multiple choice test. These people are cheating. I look over at the teacher, totally oblivious as to what's going on. I'm like, bump this. Everybody else is cheating. They didn't include me on this. Oh no, it's not going down like this. So I devised a plan. First thing I knew I needed accomplices. So I got my friend Paul and I got my friend Josh. I was gonna be the point man, Paul was gonna be the diversion, and Josh didn't do squat, he just got a free ride. So in history class, the day before we actually took the test, he would ask us some of the questions from the answer key. And I'd watch him real carefully. He'd go up to the podium, and he'd always take the answer key with him, and it was always multiple choice. And at the end of class, he would always leave the answer key up there. Alright, so then I get Paul and Josh and
That ain't a smart move by his fucking part. The teacher was lacking. L teacher. Big L. What the fuck are you doing leaving the answer around a bunch of teenagers, bruh? You know for a fucking fact that there is gonna be some student in that classroom willing to risk it just so that he can pass that fucking class. You gotta know that. If you don't know that, why are you a teacher, bro? Why are you there? You were in school once. You know the fuck shit that goes down in the classrooms. You gots to know, bro. You gots to know, just like Nardwar. You gots to know, or fucking whatever he says. Oh, bro, I fucking muted this shit. Look at this, bro. I got so mad I muted this shit, bro. What are you talking about?
starts, and I go Michael Schofield prison break on these kids. So the day before a test, he gets up like he normally does, goes to the front podium, starts asking us a bunch of questions. The bell rings, he goes back to his desk. Now his name is Mr. Masters. Me and Paul, we give the little signal. Paul walks over to him and he's like, Mr. Masters, I have some questions about the Embargo Act of 1807. So then I activate phase 2. I walk over to the podium and I open up the answer key and flip to the questions that are going to be on tomorrow's test, and I start talking all loud. Okay, attention class, I'm going to read off all the answers to the test. B, B, C, D, A, B, B.
Did you fucking see that? Yo. Yeah, I know you fucking caught that. I know you caught that. What did you say, sWooZie? Hold up.
I'm gonna read off.
What did you say? Run that back.
B, B, C.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. sWooZie, what's going on here, bro? What school? What freak nasty school is you going to, bro? What freaky deaky school is you go to, bro? This shit is not correct. This is the kids, bro. We have kids in this learning environment. You can't be poisoning their minds with that filth, that smut. Are you kidding me? You fucking scallywag?
D, A, B, B, D, C. Mr. Masters looks up like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry, don't worry. Nobody's gonna hear me. Who's gonna sit here and memorize all these answers anyway? A, B, B, C, 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 C. There's nobody here. So then he just shake his head and go back to answering Paul's question.
L fucking teacher.
I've got a tape recorder tucked away in my pocket recording all the answers. Boom! It's not cheating. It's giving yourself a successful advantage. Like a boss. Me, Paul, and Josh meet out on the patio. It's time to memorize this bad boy. Take a wild guess what we do next. We turn those answers into a rap song. What? Let's go. B, B, C, yeah.
Oh no, yo, that shit is not, that's not, bro. That's not lit, bro. That's not it either. That's nothing. This shit belongs in the garbage. The garbage belongs in the fucking dump. I didn't hear the full thing yet, but the first bar threw me the fuck off.
A, C, B, B, C, B. Next day we walk into class. We about to handle our business. Stone cold. Game face is on. It's go time. We all sit on opposite ends of the class because we know we're about to get A's. What you gonna do about it? You can't say nothing. But see, now when I start taking these tests, everybody thinks I'm crazy because I'm sitting there mumbling myself like, not a mercy. Get the test back, blow, big old fat.
No mercy.
The teacher's job is to grade the student's mind, not the paper. Think about that. And that's how
It's to grade the mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to study. We don't need to read them stupid ass books. We don't need no fucking education. We don't need none of that dumb shit, bro. We got the internet. We got other people to do our work for us. I don't know what I'm doing, but we have other people to do. I'm such a bad influence, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I cheated a lot. I can't lie. That's how I passed a lot. I know I said, oh, this is a fucking terrible video. It's terrible. What am I doing? But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but at the same time, I do advise you to actually try the right way, because you might find out that you are a whole lot smarter than you may think. Because once you actually do put the work in, then you start to realize like, hey, I can actually do this shit. So let's just end it on that little positive note for that second. So if you guys enjoyed the original video, please go show love to the original creator. And if you love this reaction, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Hope you have a good day. Stay safe.